beautiful, wonderful, amazing souls. It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And today marks 5 years and 56 days of my ketogenic journey. We're going to talk all about what I did today, or did not do today. We're going to talk about keto, blood pressure, all that stuff. And Thomas DeLauer. Why do you have to complicate it? It could have just been simple, but it's not simple. It's never simple. Why is it never simple? We'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell for a mostly daily ketogenic journey from somebody who's lost 155 pounds, managed to keep 90% of it off for 5 years, and got rid of 29 medically diagnosed diseases, still working on the last one I've got. It's time, y'all, to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Alright, you guys, you see it's still stirring. I've got a little coconut milk still rose to the top, but this is amazing. So I bought this. I was thinking it's probably not going to be that good, but this morning I am having great value caramel apple coffee, and it actually has the caramel apple flavor. It tastes and smells wonderful. I'm very, very pleased because normally that's not the case. Alright, you guys, so it is wet grass. It's cool grass. It's in the low 60s out here right now, but I decided I didn't come out here yesterday much. I did walk to my parents' house and back barefoot, but I thought I should get out here and get a little bit of grounding, even though the grass is wet. It just rained pretty good about an hour or so ago, maybe 2. And I still think it's important to get out here and feel this grass and feel the world, the real world, beneath your feet. Hear a little bit of nature, feel a little bit of truth and reality. So I think it feels really good. Like I said, it's a little bit chilly. It's not cold though. My toes aren't cold, so it's all good. But you know, sweatpants, old baggy tank. It's a nice day. All right, so a little bit of good news. First off, Zach and Athena, turns out what they had was not pneumonia, but an upper respiratory infection, which was treated with antibiotics. Destiny went to urgent care to find out she also had an upper respiratory infection, and they did not treat her with antibiotics. For those of you who do not know and probably should know, they don't like to give they really don't like to give antibiotics pretty much at all, because if your body can fight off an illness or infection, it's better for it to do that. If you use antibiotics, your body can become immune to them. They don't work. They don't help. Zach, can you turn that down just a wee bit, baby?
Yes.
Thank you. And it's better to fight off infections and stuff on your own if you can do that. That way, if you do need an antibiotic, it has a better chance of helping you. All right. So that being said. Okay, so I might have wanted to kick Thomas DeLauer in the shin just a little bit. Not because of his information, but because he complicated the subject I was looking for. Not with his information, just the subject is complex. And that irritated me. So, okay. You guys know I told you yesterday I got an iron supplement with vitamin C in it to help absorb the iron and this, that, and the other. So, I'm thinking, okay, I just kind of got that on a split decision at Walmart. Let's look it up, see what the best source of iron is, the best forms of iron to get, how to best absorb it. Jake's thirsty. He makes a hell of a mess, by the way. I'll be back. So anyway, came across a video about from Thomas DeLauer, and on the subject I was looking for, iron and such, you know. And since he is, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Since he's big into the keto.
If I cough, it's okay.
Okay. Since he's big into the ketogenic community, and he's been in the medical profession before, and he knows his stuff, that's always a great source. Thomas DeLauer is always a great source. Very informative. But nothing can ever be easy. Nothing. So he starts off with the video, you know, people are iron deficient, and They might need some iron, but they might not need any iron. What they might need is vitamin D instead of iron. Maybe they're taking in plenty of iron through their diet. Their body's just not utilizing it properly. Damn. Okay? So what you need is vitamin C. If you're going to eat meat, you need more vitamin C to absorb the meat properly. If you're going to eat vegetables, you need vitamin C to absorb the iron properly, just not quite as much as you do with meat. And you don't want to take too much iron, which is funny because I have a kind of a metallic taste in my mouth, which is probably coming from the iron supplement. But anyway, iron can be like calcium. You can have too much of it. It can build up. It can oxidize. Come on, man. Really? Damn it. And then to do things and to offset some of that iron, you need magnesium. Okay, fine. Got plenty of magnesium floating around the house. I've been doing keto for a long time. And we must complicate this even more. Because if you have magnesium and you have iron and vitamin C, you might need something to move the stuff around. You might need the crane, as he described it, to move the iron where it belongs. So you might need some copper. Do they even have it? So now I need a copper blood test to know if I have enough copper. And of course, he went into zinc, and then you don't really need to take too much zinc unless you're feeling sick. And then you might need a little zinc, but you definitely need a little copper, but not a lot of copper because copper, again, with iron oxidizes. So I didn't need it overly complicated. I just needed iron. Now vitamin C, and maybe not iron. Definitely take some magnesium, but that's okay. I take magnesium. But you might need some copper. But how do you, oh my goodness. Can we not do this? Can it ever be simple? You have an iron deficiency, just take some damn iron. Can it ever be simple? No, apparently not. Okay, so I don't even know what to do about this because I don't want to taste iron all the damn time. There is a metallic taste in my mouth. I don't want to have too much iron in my body, or, just simply for the fact that maybe I'm getting iron, I'm just not absorbing iron. Iron is one of those things that, like some things you can take, like B12 and D3, if you get too much of it, your body simply lets go of it. Iron is not one of them things that the body simply lets go of. So it definitely needs to go where it belongs. Definitely don't need too much of it. Probably just need vitamin C to help the iron you already have and you're already eating go in the right spot. But can't it be simple? Just once, can't this stuff be simple? It's like somebody asked me the other day, can you tell me how much potassium to take? It was through an email. I was like, no, honey, I really can't because for one, I'm not supposed to. I can't really give that kind of medical advice. I can tell you what I take. I typically take 3 99 milligram potassiums when I feel like I need them. But I can't really tell you how much to take. Your body needs 4,700 milligrams a day, but you get a lot of it from eating and you don't even realize it. So you don't want to take 4,700 milligrams in supplements because that can damage your stomach. Like I said, can it just ever be easy? You say, okay, you need such and such amount of such and such, and you can eat this or take this, and you got it. No, it's all got to have a binding agent. It's all got to be complicated and complex, and it's really not that complicated, but it feels complicated. Now I think I just need to find ways to get more vitamin C in. I like lemon in my water. I don't really know. I'll look into it, but just why can't it be simple? That's all I'm saying. It's irritating that nothing can be simple about anything. It's like keto, meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables. Not complicated, but sometimes you can have some mayonnaise and some ranch. But you can't have a potato, but you can have vegetables, and potatoes don't count, and carrots, green carrots, and certain things don't count. And you can have vegetables. You should have vegetables, but you got to be mindful of certain vegetables. Some vegetables have sugar, and some vegetables turn to starch. Can't it ever be simple. That's asking too much, right? I'm constantly trying to do what I think is best for my body. And every subject is complicated. My blood pressure has stayed down pretty decent today. It's not low. It's not like a normal blood pressure. But you got to remember, I have extremely high blood pressure most of the time. So for me to check my blood pressure and see 160 something over 105, no shock, none whatsoever. But to see 137 over 90 something, it's like, that's really decent for me. So that's the right track, but I want to make sure I'm on the right track and not overkilling, not doing something that's going to harm myself in the long run. So I don't know what to do about it. Perhaps tomorrow, since it's payday, I'll go out and try to get a vitamin C supplement, some things that have vitamin C in them. Ideally, you're going to take in every mineral you need for your body through your diet. Magnesium is pretty difficult to take in through the diet because so many things are magnesium deficient now. The soil, in many cases, is magnesium deficient, so it's not going to get into your foods like it used to. It used to be very easy to go outside and pick a veggie off the vine, eat it, and bam, you got magnesium. That's not the case nowadays. A lot of the soil has been overused, so it's been depleted. Potassium, generally you'll get enough of it in your food, but if you're doing keto, you could urinate too much of it out. Sodium, the same thing. Add salt. Don't be afraid of salt, especially if you're on keto. Do not be afraid of salt. But man, complex. Do any of you have a vitamin C supplement that you will recommend for now until I could put a good amount of research in it? Because I know a lot of you have been doing your own research for your own body and what you think is best. Do you have a good vitamin C source or supplement that you would recommend? Let me know in the comment section, please, because tomorrow I want to get something quick. I don't have a lot of time to put in it after tomorrow. Tomorrow's payday, so I've got to pay all the bills, get all the groceries and everything. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we'll be at work. So I won't have time to do anything until at least Monday. I want to try to keep my blood pressure in check at least until Monday, till I can put some more thought and effort into it, which I have no problem doing. Can it not be complicated for 5 seconds? Oh, so you guys see my little pumpkin? Athena said, Mama, that's my pumpkin. I said, all right, you can have it. It's all yours. She said, really? I said, yes. And then she bit it. It's a styrofoam pumpkin. And she bit it. But she's so cute. She come up in here and eat all my pork chops. Check this out. Chop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yum, yum.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say, how are you?
How are you?
Say, miss you all.
Miss you all.
Say, I love you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Say it again. Have a good night.
After night.
Say bye.
Bye.
Come.
Yeah.
Show me your shoes. Can you make them light up? There you go. Ain't they cute? You like that, huh?
It's right up.
Yeah, they light up.
You want to try one of your sleep shirts on? Yep.
So adorable. So adorable. And of course, I've got Mr. Zach over there hanging out. He's staying the night. I'll take him to school in the morning. Tired. And I don't know why. Because literally, I've done pretty much nothing all day. I have not left the property all day. I haven't been in my car, which is crazy. Did get a little bit of walking in, as you saw, but I stayed on the property all day, which is really, really rare for me, just so you know. Even when I'm home all day, usually I went to the store for something. Today, no. And all it did was make me feel like I needed a nap. Been around the house all day, doing nothing, and I need a nap. Of course, it's getting late now. It's 10 p.m. We got to put his iPad away and get him in bed. But, yeah. Now, okay, keto from yesterday, which is what affects today's weigh-in, or this morning's weigh-in. I had quite a bit of vegetation yesterday, which can get pretty carby. I also tried cashew butter on celery. So, which is good, actually. It tastes really good. It tastes much like peanut butter. But as a result, my weight went up. Now, it's not uncommon when I eat collard greens for my weight to go up a little bit. For one, I tend to eat a lot of them when I eat them, and I did. You'll see the plate in just a minute. It's piled high. They give you 2 sides with your meat, and I just got collard greens for both sides because they don't really have anything else that's keto friendly. Well, the collard greens, they get a little bit carby when you eat that many of them. The celery has a few carbs in it. It's nothing major. It's not a big deal at all. And then the cashew butter had some carbs in it too. So I think I overkilled the carbs yesterday, and that's okay. Especially trying to get, the vitamins and minerals in that I wanted or felt like I wanted or needed. And it's not uncommon for my weight to go up when I have collard greens anyway. And I guess it's because they're carby. They also give me gas, a lot of farting and stuff in there. And it stinks. Collard greens, I love the taste of them. I don't mind the smell of them initially. It stinks, okay? It just stinks. But it's not uncommon for me to grab a little bit of water weight from them and come off of it the next day. So I was not shocked when I went up just a little bit. It's not much. But let's go ahead and get to the weigh-ins and the food. Sorry. It is Tuesday morning, 160.2. All right, breaking a 16.5-hour fast with a side salad from Miller's. And they'll be bringing me my steak and collard greens in a minute. Oh, and I've got ice water. All right, you guys. So I've got a rare steak with collard greens, 2 sides of collard greens, because you get 2 sides, and I only want the collard greens. You guys, I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but I am having some celery. I've had 3 stalks of celery. Well, about 2.5. And some creamy cashew butter. Good Wednesday morning. 160.8. Da-da-da-da. Alright, so keto. October 12th, 2022. 5 years, 76 days. Tuesday, 160.2. Wednesday, 160.8. So it's up 0.6. That's not bad, and I have no doubt I'll come off of it over the weekend as long as I do what we've been doing. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not upset with it. And again, anytime I eat carby foods like that, especially gassy carby foods, I grab a little bit of fluid. And I would also tell you guys just to be mindful of that when you have a lot of veggies. It could cause some gassy things. It could cause a little fluid retention. And generally, you will come off of it in the day or so after. But it does do that. So it's all right. I almost ate collard greens again tonight because I thought I had a can, but I did not have a can. I did not have any. I must buy some tomorrow. But not for the weekend. I'll buy them for Monday or next week or something. That's my story. Well, you guys, I hate to make this even shorter than normal, but I do got to get Mr. To bed and up for school in the morning. So that's all I got for you tonight. Let me know of your good vitamin C source in the bottom. Do you love collard greens? Do they cause you to gain a little bit of fluid? Now, again, it could have been the cashew butter, any of the number of things I did. But those are my 2 best bets. Generally, celery doesn't affect you any. It does have 3 carbs. 2 of them are for fiber. I guess one's a natural sugar. I really didn't see it. But they do have a little bit of carb in them. But usually celery is like a 0-calorie food because it takes more effort to eat it than the calories you're going to gain from it. So it's usually a 0 or reverse calorie food, in fact. And it's a fluid food, a water food. So you get a lot of hydration from it. So it's never a bad thing with celery. It's supposed to be good for your blood pressure and other things. So, yeah, I recommend celery. And I recommend collard greens if you love them like I do. Even if they do make you grab just a little bit of fluid, if you're coming off of it, it's okay. If it's causing you to hold fluid and gain fat because you're kicked out of ketosis, that's a whole different ballgame. But anyway, I do recommend green leafies. But if you're doing carnivore, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you not to do carnivore, BBE, whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you not to do none of that. That's just my opinion and how I feel about foods. And oftentimes I am ketovore-ish anyway, because like I have beef and stuff, but I'll have like a slice of tomato or some mayonnaise on there. So it's not all the way carnivore, but it is ketovore. And then, you know, oftentimes I will have some vegetables too. So I'm not for or against either way that works for you. If it works for you, it works for you. That's it. All right, you guys. So in the description section below, there are some great ways to support the channel. There's also my contact information, or you can drop a comment below where me and many other helpful people will help you with your questions. And I'm sure there's more I want to say, but I don't know what it is. Send me a Halloween card. We'll hang it up on the wall back here, and you'll get one in return. My snail mail address is down there too. Much love, many prayers, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.